Okay, so the ones on the back, I actually like these ones because these ones are a little bit easier. It's just trying to like match which formula it matches with. So we've got sine, cosine, and I don't know the sine of 42 and the cosine of 12, but it's telling me to find the exact value, so I definitely have a way to get to it. So I've got sine, cosine minus cosine, sine. So I look for the one that has sine, cosine minus cosine, sine. And that's that second one down, and it's sine of the first thing minus the second thing. So 42 degrees minus 12 degrees. Okay, so now I can simplify that. That's actually asking me for sine of 30 degrees. And oh, now I see why it's asking me to find the exact value. I know what sine of 30 degrees is, and that's 1/2. Final answer. Okay, so I kind of go through that with all of these, and I just find which one does it match with on the formula sheet. And so these ones might be a little bit trickier because it's fractions, and if you have to add or subtract, don't forget to get that common denominator. All right, and now skipping down here, we're applying the same formula. So we've got cosine, and it's telling me they are subtracting. So I'm going to use the fourth one down on my formula box. So it's cosine of the first thing times cosine of the second thing, and then plus sine of the first thing times sine of the second thing. Okay, and so I know the cosine value at 3 pi over 2, and I know the sine value at 3 pi over 2. So I'm going to go ahead and drop those in there. So the x value at 3 pi over 2 is 0, plus sine of theta. The y value at 3 pi over 2 is -1. So this actually winds up canceling out, and I get negative sine theta. That is that equation simplified. All right, so we're going to do the same thing with this one, and then this one is the same idea, except for once we have this whole side simplified like we did up here, we're going to see at what point does it equal -1. So like this one simplifying, I would have then set it equal to -1, and then it would have been looking back at my unit circle, where does that trig equation equal that? All right, so I'm going to give you guys that to try, and the attached worksheet. So half of them are going to be from 5.4, half of them are going to be from 5.5, which we'll go through tomorrow. All right, take care.